Okay, the next question is, describe a time when you had to work with limited resources or a tight timeline. How did you handle it and what was the outcome? Here's a good answer. In a previous role, I was tasked with developing a prototype for a new feature within a very short time frame of 2 weeks. We also had limited resources, as only a couple of engineers were available to work on it, and the client needed a working demo quickly. As the lead engineer on the prototype, it was my responsibility to manage the project timeline and make sure we delivered a functional version of the feature that could showcase its value to the client, despite our limitations. First, I prioritized the most critical aspects of the feature that we could implement within the timeline and would still provide value to the client. I worked with my team to identify which elements we could simplify or skip for the prototype while still meeting our core objectives. We also leveraged existing libraries and frameworks to speed up development, and I organized daily stand-ups to quickly address any blockers and ensure we stayed on track. Additionally, I communicated regularly with stakeholders to keep them updated and manage expectations. Despite the time and resource constraints, we successfully delivered a prototype that met the client's core requirements. The client was impressed and approved further development based on the demo. This experience taught me the importance of prioritization and creative problem-solving under tight constraints. I also learned how effective communication can help manage expectations and build trust, even when resources are limited. Why this works? It should work well because 1. Shows prioritization and focus on core needs. By describing how you prioritized essential features and trimmed non-critical elements, you demonstrate your ability to make strategic decisions under constraints. 2. Emphasizes efficient use of resources. You mention how you leveraged existing tools and frameworks to save time, showing that you can work efficiently with what's available. Why it works. Meta appreciates engineers who are resourceful and can optimize available tools. This answer shows that you're practical, adaptable, and capable of finding creative solutions when resources are scarce. 3. Highlights strong communication skills. You explain how you kept stakeholders updated and managed expectations, which shows that you value transparency and proactive communication. Why it works. Meta places high importance on teamwork and communication. This answer shows that you can handle constraints in a way that maintains team cohesion and stakeholder trust, a vital quality for collaborative problem solving. 4. Focuses on positive outcome and lessons learned. By showing a successful outcome and reflecting on the lessons, you highlight your ability to learn from challenges and improve your approach. What you should avoid saying. 1. Focusing only on the constraints. Avoid talking excessively about the challenges without discussing your solution. For example, the timeline was too short, and we didn't have enough people to do a thorough job, can make it seem like you struggled to cope with the constraints without a plan. 2. Blaming others or complaining. Avoid blaming others or expressing frustration with the lack of resources. Statements like, "It would have been better if we had more engineers," or "the timeline was unrealistic," can come across as negative and suggest a lack of adaptability. 3. Ignoring the outcome. Don't forget to share the outcome. Saying something like, "I did my best given the circumstances," without describing the end result can make it seem like the effort was unfinished or unsuccessful. 4. Not reflecting on the learning experience. Avoid omitting any lessons learned. A response that simply ends with the result, like, "We delivered the prototype, and that was it," misses the opportunity to show growth and insight. Thanks for watching. For more tech interview questions, please go to Bowsiate.com.